Do you know what's in the food you eat, where it comes from, or even how it's grown? Well, today I would like to share a few of the benefits to organic gardening. With organic gardening, we're able to provide our families with better quality and more nutritious food. We're also able to eliminate several of the harmful pesticides and chemicals that are frequently used that have been linked to cancer as well as many different birth defects. A few of the benefits to organic gardening that I would like to inform you of today would be the health benefits, the benefits that organic gardening can have on our environment, as well as the educational benefits that we can gain from organic gardening. With our health benefits in organic gardening, we're able to get the highest quality nutrient levels in our produce by consuming things that have not been genetically modified or grown with several different pesticides. As I mentioned before, several of those pesticides have been banned, and they have also been proven to be linked to different forms of cancer and birth defects. So, in being able to avoid those chemicals and pesticides altogether would simply just benefit your health. As far as the environmental benefits, in organic gardening, when we're not using those harmful chemicals on the not only the plant themselves, but as well as on the soil and in through the water that we use, we're able to prevent soil and water contamination. With the soil and water contamination, those chemicals that run off through the water system and filter through our system, we just drink those and consume those back into our system. And so, being able to prevent the um, the toxic runoff that goes back into our system, it's best to just not use those chemicals and pesticides. In organic gardening, we are also able to pair different fruits and vegetables when we're growing them in the garden to attract and or deter certain insects that may be harmful to our produce or to our crops. In my garden in particular, I like to grow certain things that would attract pollinators or natural insects that will help to germinate my plants, but also to grow things that help to deter the things that will harm my crops so that it's a natural fertilizer or it's a natural pest deterrent in the garden. And those are just easy ways to prevent having to use any chemicals or anything to help you grow your crops or even to keep things from eating your crops. Nowadays, we're also able to use container gardens to grow our gardens almost anywhere now. You can grow on the balcony of your apartment or on your patio. Even in the big cities, people are able to have access to growing, even if it's just a tomato plant or just, a window full of lettuce or fresh herbs. Having the access to be able to do that now is easier than ever before because there's so many different options to grow those things at home, and it saves you a lot of money as well. There's also several different ways we can deter pests or insects, even weeds in our garden. One of the easiest ways to deter weeds or to keep weeds out of your garden would be to use natural things that we can find are household things, such as baking soda, vinegar. We can also use biodegradable weed barriers, such as newspaper, that will break down over time and keep your gardens free of weeds. A few of the educational benefits I feel are really important in organic gardening would be the ability to teach the new generation, my own children, the importance of learning and knowing where your food is coming from, and the importance of eating healthier things and knowing what you're putting into your body. I found that in my own personal experience that showing my kids and encouraging them to help in the garden and to grow new things and letting them pick different things that they want to grow, it encourages them to branch out and try things that maybe they wouldn't normally try, as well as to learn new ways to cook those foods and new ways to eat them and mix them with other things that we wouldn't commonly mix them with. Another amazing way to teach or to encourage different people to try new vegetables or new fruits and things would be to start a seed sharing community as well as a community garden. I find it super gratifying to be able to share the things I've grown in my garden with my neighbors or coworkers at work, and I find that they actually like it just as much as well. So it's another way for me to inform my friends and family of how not only easy it is, but how beneficial it is to consume those things that are grown without the harmful chemicals and the benefits that growing organic has on our life as well as our environment. I would like to encourage and challenge anybody who is willing to definitely try to grow, even if it's just, like I said, an herb or one tomato plant, just to try it and see, see if you can feel the benefit and the satisfaction that you get in just growing your own fruits and vegetables. I would also like to remind you that your body is your temple, and it's God's temple, and you want to fill that temple with things that are fulfilling, nourishing to your body, and that honor your body. You don't want to put any more chemicals or toxins into it. And so in organic gardening, and I feel this is a good way to honor God as well as your body and putting those nutritious things back into it. Thank you and God bless. Have a good day.